If you're in the market for a high-security safe that can fit a decent amount of valuables, you may have come across the Global Industrial B-Rate Front-Loading Depository Safe. This behemoth of a safe stands out from the crowd with its 2 doors, steel construction, and an electronic keypad lock that makes it seem more like a high-tech gadget from a science fiction movie than just a regular safe. But is it worth the investment? Let's take a closer look at this safe and see what it has to offer. First off, this safe is built like a tank. Made from 16-gauge steel, it's almost twice as thick as a standard filing cabinet. That's going to make it extremely difficult to break into with any kind of force. Plus, it's got a 20-inch wide footprint, so it's not taking up too much space in your home or office. The exterior dimensions are 20 inches wide by 20 inches deep by 30 inches high, so it's big enough to fit all of your important documents and valuables. Now, let's talk about the 2 doors on this thing. The smaller front door is designed for easy access, and it's where the electronic keypad lock is located. The keypad is backlit, so you can use it even if you're fumbling in the dark. It's also got a decent amount of programming options, including the ability to set a combination, create multiple users, and even set a timer to open or close the safe automatically. You can also set the safe to lock automatically after a certain amount of time, which is a nice security feature. The rear door on this safe is a bit more substantial. It's where the heavy stuff goes, and it's got its own locking mechanism to prevent anyone from accessing the safe without opening the smaller front door first. But it's worth noting that this safe only has a single bolt in the back, so if someone is determined to break into it, they might be able to manage it eventually. One of the standout features of this safe is its capacity. With a 3.6 cubic foot interior, you can fit a lot more stuff inside than you might think. That's enough space to store several filing cabinets or even a few large boxes of documents. And since it's a front-loading safe, you can just pull everything out and put it away in one go. Another thing to consider when shopping for a safe is its weight and portability. Unfortunately, this thing weighs about 400 pounds when empty, which is not exactly what I'd call portable. You're going to need a few friends or some serious pulleys and levers to get it in place once it's installed, so make sure you factor that into your plans. And once you've got it in place, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. One thing to consider is that this safe is not UL rated, which might be a concern for some consumers. However, the manufacturer does claim that it meets or exceeds the standard for residential security containers. That might not be good enough for high-security applications or for those of you who work with sensitive information, but for home use or general office applications, I think it's a decent compromise. Now, let's talk about the overall value of this safe. The Global Industrial B-Rate Front-Loading Depository Safe is priced competitively with other high-security safes on the market. That being said, it's still over $2,000, which is a serious investment. But the bottom line is that you get what you pay for. This safe is a rock-solid piece of kit that will keep your valuables safe for the long term. When I first received this safe to review, I was a bit skeptical about the keypad. Sometimes these types of things can be finicky or even fail after a short period of use, but that hasn't been the case here. The keypad on the Global Industrial B-Rate Front-Loading Depository Safe has been rock solid and responsive throughout my testing. And since I've also been able to program it with my own combination successfully, I'd say the manufacturer has done a great job of putting together a top-notch electronic locking system. In terms of installation, this safe comes with a mounting bracket that makes it relatively easy to get installed securely. But again, it is a heavy and cumbersome piece of equipment, so you might need some assistance from a friend or a professional to get it in place. Now, before we wrap up this review, I just want to mention that the warranty on this safe is decent. You get a 1-year warranty against manufacturer defects, and the company also offers a 5-year warranty against rust or corrosion. However, keep in mind that this warranty only applies to material defects and may not cover normal wear and tear from regular use. In conclusion, the Global Industrial B-Rate Front-Loading Depository Safe is a top-of-the-line safe that's built to last. With its steel construction, electronic keypad lock, and spacious interior, it's the perfect piece of kit for anyone who wants to keep their valuables safe and secure. Sure, it's a bit pricey and might require some manual dexterity to install, but trust me when I say that this safe is more than worth the investment. It's not your average piece of kit, but for those who require ultimate security, this safe is the way to go.